see all these angel numbers like 111, 222, 333 constantly in your life, but you don't really understand what they are telling you, or when you Google them, even worse, 1 million different kinds of explanations of the angel numbers show up, and you're totally confused because you can't decipher, okay, which message is now actually for you. So I know you all feel, I've been there when I just got into numerology years ago. I was the same. I was so curious about every number sequence I saw. I googled them. I was looking for signs. I was looking for explanations. But then I somehow always ended up stop researching it because there were a lot of different opinions. I'm like, okay, who to trust now? So I want to give you here the ultimate guide how to read it, because when you see these angel numbers, these number sequences, you can be sure and certain that there are messages for you, or one message for you at least. Let me quickly check if we are live. Yes, we are live. When you tune in, let me know from where are you tuning in, where are you from, what is your life path number. I want to read from you, and as well, what angel numbers are you seeing the most? What angel numbers do you see at the moment? All right. And I'm giving you today the ultimate guide. So today I help you to understand the divine messages, and it's a very important and very simple guide I'm giving you here to connect with the messages you're receiving. And even if you're right now maybe not in the state that you see a lot of angel numbers, maybe this live stream really encourages you to pay more attention to numbers in your surroundings. So I have one coffee shop, for example. I love to go in the morning where I'm getting my matcha honey. I don't drink coffee anymore. I think, yeah, it's now almost 2 years. By the end of the year, it will be 2 years. I am not drinking coffee anymore. But I have this coffee shop I go to, and when I pay my matcha honey, it is, the store name has a 444 in it. I'm like, wow. And this is literally my favorite one. They make my matcha honey the best. And sometimes I go to a different one, but they are not quite there. So there are these little signs, or in the past days, I'm sitting a lot on my scooter and I keep seeing 777 on other people's license plate in front of me. And then I had even on my scooter the kilometers I drove already with my scooter, and it was 777 when I stepped on it. So these are the things, when you start to pay attention really to the numbers, you're going to see them. And it could be even that you, for example, I have a friend, he always sends me a message that he sees a 5 and 7 in combination. It can be really personal to you. So let me know, what numbers are you seeing, and what do you struggle with in finding the meaning? What does it mean for you? Because as I said in the introduction, I understand the confusion when you Google a certain angel number. There comes up a lot of things, a lot of stuff, and often as well related to twin flames. And yeah, I have found a very good working approach for myself, and I want to share that with you. I encourage you as well to download the free numerology guide, where I have all the numbers from 1 to 12, and then the master numbers 11, 22, 33 for free for you, summed up, as well with a guide how to calculate the life path numbers, so you can download your numerology handbook. And especially when you have certain numbers you keep seeing repeatedly, I recommend you, when you download it on your phone, the Numerology Handbook, to make a screenshot of the specific number you are seeing the most. And when you see, for example, the number, you can, would it be now the 777, then I would open the 7 and just tune into the frequency of the 7. That's another side tip how you can use the numerology guide I prepared for you, and it's like really simple, one page for every number, so it should be very handy for you to work with in your daily life. So let's dive into the guide how to read angel numbers in your daily life. How I start is not Googling it. Actually, try not to Google it. Maybe Google it when you went through the process, and it's only 3 steps we're going through. So when you see a number, and drop me the number in the comments you are seeing right now the most, or the numbers. So let's say you see the 777 as well, like I do a lot lately. Then you look into your current situation. So you like hold on a minute, hold on a second, and go within and ask yourself, like, where am I at right now in my life? Am I fulfilled? Am I lacking something? Am I frustrated? Am I happy? Am I balanced? Am I aligned? Am I healthy? Am I you can be a lot of things. Let me know, like, how's your current state right now in the comments as well, to get some conversations going. Maybe we can find some collective topics we're right now struggling with. And for me lately, that was a lack of clarity. I couldn't clearly see my path coming, and I had a lot of sudden changes to work with. That taught me to be more in the flow, to just like accept what life is giving me, and not to hold on to any fixed plan just because things are planned a certain way, or eventually even I had lost some money due to some decisions, but these decisions were more in alignment with my soul path. So when it comes to decision making, it's not always the rational choices, but often we try to make decisions with our head. But I encourage you to make decisions with your heart when you're here on the channel, and to use your intuition wisely. So you first of all make this really truthful check in with yourself. Where are you at right now in this moment when you see this specific angel number? So for me, when I see the 7-7 and I feel like still some things are in the fog in my life, it's not fully clear where to be headed, then it shows me the 777, for example, to trust my intuition, to trust, to be open. But that's me moving forward in the process, because there are a few steps and I already an expert in reading the angel numbers. And let me know as well, what is your level in numerology? Like, are you super good in reading numbers? Are you a beginner? You just found numerology? What's your status here? So you define your situation, you check in, very truthful and honest with you. Don't sugarcoat your current situation. Be brutally honest. Don't make your situation as well worse than it actually is. So we try to look very non-judgmental on our current situation in the first step. And you can see as well, maybe you did ask already the universe for a specific question. Maybe you had a specific question. So in my case, it could be that I actually asked the universe, where am I headed in my life right now? What's my direction? What path should I follow? And maybe there are 2 things to consider, maybe option A, option B. And for me, in my case, that was either to stay in Bali or to come back to Phuket. That's now an example from the past. I went back to Phuket and that feels very much in a soul alignment with me. But just for you to understand on my situation how that could look like for you, maybe you ask this situation, and you could even do that in that step as well. While you see that angel number, ask your angels for a specific question, because your angels are going to answer to you. Your divine team is going to answer for you. Sometimes you just have to ask. So any question that is on your mind, bring it out in the universe. Maybe you already did that. If you see the angel number, you can use that moment to really place a question like, where should I go? Should I stay in Bali? Should I go to Thailand? Should I go somewhere else? And just, be open to receive a message from your angels. And ask yourself as well in the first step, how's your emotional state? So what you want to check in, like how's your outer world, how's your inner world, how stable are you, and do you have a specific question for your angels, for your divine team? And post in the comments the angel numbers you are currently seeing in your life the most. Then I can give you as well hands-on example for you either in the comments or now in the live stream. The second step, the guide how to read angel numbers, is that you now checked in with you very honestly, and then I invite you to truly feel, sink into the feeling. That can look like that you close your eyes for a couple of seconds. You can place your hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly, and you just take a deep breath into your belly and into your heart. And you just observe what is going on in your body in this moment. Do you feel any tightness? How is your head feeling? Is your head space open? How does your feet feel? Are you stable on the ground? Are you feeling insecure? How is your body feeling? So that is a mini body check to check in with your feelings and give yourself a moment to feel for a moment, to observe what is there on your emotional state. So we don't want to think about your emotional state, you actually want to feel your emotional state, and you give yourself the space for a moment to allow everything to be in that space. You are invited, same as you're inviting the angels, your support team, to be there right now with you and to support you in your situation. And yeah, this is really the most important step, to truly understand what the angels tell you. And this is very much different than what a lot of people write on the internet about angel numbers. There are a lot of people who already give you predestined, like basically canned angel number solutions, but it's not that simple, because every message is individual for you. There's not a one size fit all in numerology. There's not a one size fit all message. There is just your special message and your specific life circumstances in your specific situation right now. And when you have clarity now in the first step about your outer world, about what is eventually unclear in your life, and in the second step you took some time to really feel what is present within you, within your body right now, which feelings, and you gave yourself the space to feel. Then in the third step I invite to go into the analysis of the angel numbers you see. And when you're watching this, you're most likely someone who is truly interested in numerology and as well in studying the different numbers. And in that analysis, it takes some time to truly understand the different numbers. But this is why I created the Numerology Handbook, because I really want you to understand the different numbers. And the first basic approach is that you start to learn the single digit numbers. And I have them all for you in the Numerology Handbook. The numbers 1 to 12 I have already there. And then the master numbers 11, 22 and 33, because they are very important numbers. So what I would do in the third point, really to learn the numbers and how you can play with it, that you have your numerology handbook, for example, saved in your notes on your iPhone, that you open the notes and let's say you see the 777 as well, or drop it to me in the comments right now. Which numbers are you seeing? Then I can give you an example of it. You open then your numerology handbook, you look for the 7, and then you get an idea what is the energy of the 7 about, and let your intuition guide you to which topic is resonating with your current situation, and then you will find the answers. And this is how you learn as well the different numbers. The more you pay attention to the numbers in your daily life, and the more you start to decipher the different messages for you, you will automatically start to learn the numbers. What you could do as well, if you see the 777 like I do, you could watch a video about the number 7 to get an understanding, and then always knowing when you have the 777, for example, at 3 times the 7 in a row, that means that the energy of the number 7 is heightened 3 times, or even I would say I would go as far as that it's probably 9 times heightened, that energy of the number 7. And 7 a.m. here. Yeah, a 7 a.m. club, right? And I'm just speaking about the 7. Wow. What is your life path number? Maybe 7 or 11. So start to use that numerology handbook I'm providing for you here for free as a resource. Make screenshots of the numbers you are seeing right now the most, and start to learn the meaning of the numbers. Start to dive into the different meanings. And let me quickly open actually the numerology handbook, and let me know if you already downloaded it. Then you go there and you make a screenshot of the different sections. So I'm going now to the number 7. I have it open now right now on my laptop. I want to show it to you. It looks like this. So this is perfect. You see more like my ring light right now. But this is perfect to make a screenshot on your phone, or to have the full PDF downloaded in your notes app. So then you go through, you see here in the handbook, okay, the key topics of the number 7 is that the 7 is a truth seeker, the 7 is wisdom, knowledge, it's the analyst, the number 7, and the 7 stands for needing to build self-confidence, building trust, being open. And then when you see the 777, for example, then you see what do you resonate with right now in your current situation. As I said, for me, that was clarity. So what I pick out for me then is, okay, Vanessa, this is a message to really trust. Are you trusting yourself right now? Yes and no. So then it's like, okay, this is really your message, to work on being safe and stable, and to trust the unknown, to trust that everything is going to unfold in the right way, and to be open. With the number 7, practice openness, remain open. As a life path 7, I am a life path 7. Let me know your life path numbers in here. That is such a crucial topic for me, to trust myself, to trust the unknown, and to build confidence in my way. How am I going to do that? And I ask you as well how you are doing that. For one of the most proven and best ways is to move your body through physical exercise. You build so much confidence. So what would I do in a state of unclarity? I would move my body more, because my angels show me that with the 777 that I really need to be in a trustful state. And you cannot be trusting when energy is stuck in your body. And when you don't let your energy flow through, then you cannot fully trust yourself. So this would be the personal message for me in my case, and I hope that really makes sense to you, that you need to start to find your own meanings when you see angel numbers. Because when you just Google the numbers, it brings even up more confusion, because who to trust, who says the right thing, what's resonating with me right now. No, I want to encourage you to really learn it and to connect with the numbers, and you will automatically know what's a message for you. Hello, new so here, Life 7 from Atlanta. Wow, great to have you here. The Life 7 crew here. I have a lot of Life 7 on the channel. I see 7 people live here. So the 7 energy plays today a really big role, and I go now a little bit off the script because I said what I needed to say towards the angel numbers, but I just want to say as well, we had yesterday the 14th, a really special moon. So the energy portal is still open and we are all affected by it, and this is probably why the 7 as well shows up. So what I always recommend as well, not only look at your own personal situation, look at the collective energy right now. And you might recognize that the collective energy right now is quite turbulent. There is a lot going on right now, and you can as well look in your surrounding and the people around you. Are they right now feeling stable or grounded, or is there a lot going on? And the 7 is really that number where things can be happening really, really quick, like a lightning. When you want to dive deeper, I made a live stream on the 7/7 portal. We had just this July, to get an idea about what is the intensity of the number 7. We are collective in the 7, in the year of the number 7, because 2023, 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. We are all influenced by the number 7 intensely. So we are all influenced to step deeper into our 7 energy. When we are life past 7, raise your hands. When you're life past 7, when you are born on a 7th, when you are born on a 16th, when you're born in July, when you are having a life cycle number 7, when you have a 7 in your destiny or soul urge number, this is even more heightened for you in this year, to step deeper into trust, openness, confidence, and especially to develop your spiritual gifts, your intuition. The 7 is highly connected to spirits and often downloads a lot of important information, but the number 7 needs solitude for that. So maybe you feel as well a lot the push and pull to be by yourself, to be alone, and this is a good thing. But the 7 needs as well some time to get out of their shelf and then share their inner findings. So how I do it always in phases. I allow myself phases where I isolate myself to really receive the messages I need to receive and to be really in my zone. And for me, nature and movement is crucial and is a very, very important part of my routine as a life past 7. I started training this year martial arts, and I can't tell you how good that is for me as a life past 7. And I encourage every life past 7, 8, 9, and 11 to do the same, to start learning martial arts, and that all for a little bit different reasons. But we are collectively going through the 7 years, so basically every life path is good to learn martial arts. And with that martial arts, you develop discipline. Through the discipline, you develop self-confidence, because through showing up for your training, that self-confidence, that's like, yes, I can do that. Through doing a physically exhausting workout, and you can do it, it's like, wow, I am so strong. You give yourself the real confirmation about who you really are, and you are a warrior and you are strong when you are watching that right now. And this is as well very, very important for the life path 11, because that is what all the 7 and the 11 have very much in common, that the self-doubts can crushing you. The 7 often feels like as well in a state of lack. So to get out of that lack mentality and to find into a abundance place is for me to move your body, breath work, yoga, intense workout. Because through that you get into an abundant place. You get into a place where everything is available, and where you realize your true power, and where you realize, I was in my younger years so much attached to materialistic things and materialistic outcomes, and now I am so happy with not much. And I'm not saying that money, having a lot of money, is bad or good, or it is nothing. Basically, it's neither bad or good. But for me it was important to detach from that wanting to have money, because it showed me that I don't have enough. I told myself consistently. So stepping into abundance in my body and in my workout helped me truly to find my abundance, to feel abundant without any materialistic influences. I don't need a car, a specific house, a specific thing to make me feel valuable. No, I just feel valuable for being myself. Can you recommend a good research to study the basic meaning of the numbers? Yes, definitely. First of all, download my free numerology guide. There you can start with studying the basic meaning of the numbers. I am right now in the process of bundling all my resources together as well in a more structured way, so you can study the meaning of the different numbers. But you start with this, and I can recommend from Dan Minuteman. That's a book I really like. It is more about the life path numbers. When I write his name in the chat box, I don't know the name. It is something with your purpose. I can recommend that book highly as well. That's one of my favorite books. I wrote him wrong. It's with 2L. And he has a couple of books. The one book is, Numerology. Yeah, you will find it on Amazon. The Life You Were Born to Live. I can recommend to read that. It's really good. The Life You Were Born to Live. It's a really good book to study the meaning. And he reads the way I read as well. He reads the Life Path 10. He reads the Life Path 12. So I highly resonate with him reading the numbers. So yes, that's where I would start, and watching my videos, of course. So hello, I'm a Life Path 7 born on the 29th day. I'm studying land surveying. If I may ask, am I on the right career path? Studying a land surveying, I would need to understand the career path a little bit better. If you can get me some explanations on that, because that doesn't say much to me right now. What you do there in your career, and most importantly, how do you feel? You ultimately know if you're on the right career path. You know it by heart, and I would just invite you to close your eyes for a moment and to really connect, is that the right path for you? How do you feel when you think about your career? Are you open? Is everything flowing? And a certain amount of respect eventually for your career path is not bad necessarily, but really check in, like, how do you feel when you think about your career? And probably when you're asking me that question, you already know that there's more out there for you. When you're born on the 29th, you are born on the master number 11 day, you are a life path 7. So everything what has with analysis, researching to do, teaching, it is for you. I'm born on the 11. The 11 is a master teacher. It is someone who will be eventually called to go on the stages of the world and share knowledge with others. That can be in a big space and a small space, and maybe be really honest with you. Like, is there something maybe coming from your heart which you would love to share with others? What would you need to feel fulfilled in your work? And as well, look into your destiny number. I recommend for your career path to look into your life path number, your date of birth, and your destiny number as well. And generally speaking, the 7 is creative, the 2911 is highly creative. So you definitely need a career which is creative, from creative nature, where you can use your intuition, where you can work as well, sometimes isolated from the world, be in your own cave, and then go out and share your inner findings with the world. That is a very good place for these numbers, and teaching is really good. So let me know if that helps you, and I'm going to send for you all, if you have more career questions, check out your destiny number. That's one of the most important numbers to understand when it comes to your career path. I posted in here. And yeah, now I give you some time, like, do you have any questions regards to angel numbers, regards to your current situation, regards to your life path? And then we're going to end our Sunday numerology live stream. If you have questions, put them in here. Yeah, it was really great to connect with you all here today. I'm going to wait like a couple of more minutes if some questions are coming in. And we are on now every Sunday. We meet here live on YouTube. So this is going to be a space where I teach you some knowledge about numerology, and where we have as well the chance to connect with each other live. So you can ask questions, you can share knowledge, you can show up here in a community, and we are all interested in numerology. We all want to learn more about the numbers and the meaning of the numbers in our life. And I think the number yeah, because the numbers ultimately bring more awareness into our daily lives. Numbers are everywhere, and the more we start to see the numbers again and connect with them, and start as well to understand and learn them, and I'm so happy to read from you as well that you're actually interested in learning more about the numbers, that will bring you so much, and as well the people around you, because you're going to start as well the people around you better. You will be able to not take things so personal anymore happening in your life, because you just see that everyone is on a different path. We are in a way all on the same path, but all on a different path, and to be more understanding with how other people react. And the only thing is what we can truly control, and that is our own reaction to things. You are welcome. Yes, I can. That is, thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here in this space. And yeah, leave me comments, and we keep connecting in the comments. I have you all in my heart. I send you all the highest blessings for the upcoming week, and really, maybe you want to close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths. We are still in that in that eclipse energy. Use that really to focus on your vision, to focus on, yeah, where are you at right now in your life, and to be open for miracles to happen in the next days. So thank you all so much, and I see you in the next live stream next Sunday.